When your existence is enough trigger for the narcissist. This is what makes them upset about you. Narcissists believe that you shouldn't make a big deal out of their bad behavior, no matter how terrible it is. When a spouse even entertains the thought of leaving, it might come as a complete shock to the narcissist who is afraid of abandonment. It's also conceivable for a narcissist's abandonment issues to resurface under particular circumstances, in which case they can act excessively angry or, alternatively, act normally and love bomb you to make sure you won't leave them. Just wanted to throw out there that everyday occurrences can set off the narcissist's irrational fear of abandonment. Before we dive into the meat of this discussion, I just wanted to say hi and appreciate all of you for watching this video. This is a channel dedicated to discovering and exposing narcissists. I hope you're finding my videos informative, and if you are a regular watcher, I appreciate your support. And if you're visiting for the first time, we hope you'll subscribe and join our community. So, the prospect of abandonment is the worst nightmare for narcissists, and I will discuss the factors that can bring this fear to fruition in this video. The experience of abandonment, defined as the act of leaving someone behind or being abandoned, can leave a person feeling helpless and miserable. To a narcissist, rejection is a perpetual threat. This feeds their insecurity that they are not lovable or deserving of affection. As a result, you should expect them to make every effort to ensure things stay in their favor. Not content to let things happen without a fight, they resort to more deception, subterfuge, and manipulation when that fails. They take advantage of others in the secret hope that nobody will ever notice. To stop responding to the narcissist or showing any sympathy for them is a perfect illustration of this. Because of this, alarms start going off in their brains. When a narcissist realizes you no longer care about them or the relationship, they will do whatever they can to keep you from ending it. This is due to the fact that the narcissist would rather be the one to get rid of the unwanted things or persons. Despite their callous disregard for your well-being, they would prefer not to suffer the same fate at your hands. If the narcissist's abandonment issues are being exposed, he or she may lash out or resort to love bombing as a coping mechanism. Another way of saying this is that it serves as a catalyst. It all comes down to their best guess as to which reaction will work. To the extent that they can gauge your level of fear or doubt, they will likely take the offensive. If they see that this is having the desired effect on you, they will not use a different strategy. If their initial plan failed, some of them would attempt something else, such as showering you with more affection and care. Regardless, the narcissist will hold you fully responsible for having sparked their anxiety of being abandoned and refuse to forgive or let you off the hook. The narcissist will consistently try to find new and interesting ways to hurt you. This typically occurs out of the blue through slander or dismissal. Making a narcissist wait is another one of their triggers, but it's rarely acknowledged. Not responding to their attempts to contact you via various communication channels, such as phone calls and messages, falls under this criteria. Suppose you're late for a meeting because you have another arrangement in your schedule, or when they're counting on you to do something and you're taking forever to fulfill it. Narcissists are vulnerable to feeling agitated, anxious, or restless when exposed to these conditions. Some narcissists will react immediately by not being there when you arrive or by blocking your contact, so you can't reach them and will become worried. They want you to follow after them so that you would feel guilty about what you've done and feel obligated to make amends. One narcissist I know won't even let me stay for more than a few minutes when I visit. They weren't there when I arrived, so I called to find out where they were, and then we had to reschedule our meeting, or some serious explanations. How much narcissists want to impress their target determines whether or not they would have waited for anyone else. Whether or not they make you wait is a matter of their desire to make an impression on you, not because they're fine with waiting. A narcissist may not initially make a big deal out of being kept waiting, but they will find a way to punish you for it. That is true even if they like to downplay the significance of the situation. They're bidding their time until they can get you. That's when they start revealing everything about them. As narcissists are prone to paranoia, they may mistakenly assume that we are deliberately keeping them waiting, which will only heighten their anxiety. Since this is the case, they consider it appropriate to punish and make us answer for our acts. Ignoring or dismissing a narcissist can be the worst possible outcome for them. The repercussions for the narcissist could be devastating depending on your position in their lives. Ignoring or giving up on a narcissist is one of their biggest fears coming true. Narcissists worry about being abandoned, yet they don't want to put in the work necessary to address this fear. Or it would appear that they are either unaware that the manner they are going about things is inefficient, or that they care not. Narcissists believe they are entitled to complete freedom from any restrictions or accountability for their activities. If you ignore a narcissist's phone message or fail to notice something the narcissist has put on social media, the narcissist may become excessively angry. Because of their suspicions and the assumption that your actions lack spontaneity, even if you have good reason to explain them. As a result of these triggers, their already strong abandonment issues become even more intense. Having to deal with a narcissist, especially a covert narcissist who is passive-aggressive, can be a tiring experience. After all, it's possible that you're unaware that they've already begun to respond negatively and punish you. On the other hand, nothing escapes the notice of narcissists, and I will try my best to reveal as much as I can. There are further videos on this channel that may satisfy your curiosity. I'm also curious to learn how narcissists reacted to your tardiness, lack of response to text messages, or failure to answer missed phone calls. Leave a comment and tell me what you've been up to lately. All in all, we shall be discussing only this one subject for today. If you liked this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe to our channel and activate the bell. That's very kind of you. Thanks.